Alright everybody, welcome back to another video, and today I want to go over the Mercenaries and Resident Evil 4 Remake after the update, and I want to go through every single character, talk about the pros and cons, what makes them good, what makes them bad, and where overall I would place them in some kind of ranking system. So, we will be taking stages into account here, but we won't be ranking the stages themselves, we'll just be doing the characters. I think the best stage to go for is Castle when talking about these characters. So, we're going to start with Leon. Alright, Leon's description is Leon is our all-round balanced fighter. During Mayhem mode, his abilities including attack power and speed are greatly increased. Now let's talk about why Leon is good. So Leon starts with a pistol that has a high mag capacity. He has a high power close range gun, and then he has a high power long range gun. His pistol can also be used for short, mid, and long range, which is good. We'll get into that in a minute. And he has a knife. He starts the healing item. Alright, and his pistol has a laser sight. Alright, he's not bad by any means. He's very good. Whenever it comes to bosses, he can go into his mayhem mode pretty quickly and use his rapid fire shotgun ability. That's what I'm gonna call it. If you're not quite sure what I'm talking about, allow me to demonstrate here. We're gonna kill you real quick. There we go. Alright, so gonna try and keep the combo going here. We're not going for a. We're gonna leave this and like get over talking about. Done talking what I'm talking about. So, okay. So the reason Leon's pistol is so good is because, and you'll notice this is a problem with other characters. Okay. Not only is it a weapon that you're constantly getting tons of ammo for, it's like you're not losing a lot by using your pistol, which is good, right? You don't want to feel like you're losing a whole bunch by using your pistol. And you're not with him, right? But what makes it so good is the fact that, yes, he has a sniper, which is long range, but his pistol can also be used as a long range weapon. Now, what do I mean? I mean to shoot barrels like that. Quickly and efficiently, he is getting rid of any and all barrels, any and all threats. He can take them down from far range, right? Which is good. Now, his mayhem mode is very good too. You go mayhem mode, you can just start blasting with your shotgun. I mean, it's insane. Let's see here. Here's the boss. Gone. Right? And we still got half of it left. So let's keep powering through here. Alright, Leon is insane. Reload speed go hard. Right, so he's good. And then, obviously, not to mention his sniper is just a good weapon. I mean, there's not much to that. It's a good weapon. Generally a one-shot. So yeah, I mean, Leon's good. I feel like his description fits him well. I don't think he's the most well-rounded character, and we'll get into that in a minute. Alright, next we got Pinstripe Leon. Got a lot of gripes about this guy. I just said gripes. Yes, I did. Alright. So, Pinstripe Leon starts off with a Chicago Sweeper, a shotgun, and a Broken Butterfly. These are both high power weapons. This is like mid-range, close range, because the crosshair on this is not very, you know, you're gonna have to really be sitting still to get a good shot, far range. Shotgun, it's not good. It's not a good shotgun. Let's examine it. Not good. Not good shotgun. Yeah, you can put all the power you want on it. It's not good. They should have given him the gray shotgun. He should have kept the gray shotgun. Also, the shotgun's honestly your best bet for usage because, and look, it's not even one-shotting, okay? Because look at how quickly you're burning through ammo here. Look at how quickly you're burning through ammo here. Alright, so this is a close range only. This is not a far range weapon. This is close mid-range maybe. Mid-range if you're lucky, okay? Now let me talk about why this is a problem. Why his moveset, or his items are a problem, okay? So not only is he burning ammo extremely fast with this primary weapon, right? But it's hard to land, like stagger shots, because most of your points come from melee, right? So you need to be able to hit stagger shots, and you're wasting maybe 4 to 5 bullets trying to hit someone in the face. Right? So, it's just not good. And then, let's talk about how it's also not good for getting, we're not worried about a combo here, how it's not good for getting stuff like barrels. Hold on, let me not make it look bad on purpose. Okay? Almost gave up on that one. Okay, do you see how much ammo we have wasted? Not good. Close range high power weapon. Not strong. Okay. Not strong. His mayhem mode. It's strong. As is every mayhem mode in the game. And you know what? It didn't even one-shot a blogger. It didn't even one-shot a blogger close range. Okay. Now listen. His Magnum is good because it's a Magnum, alright? I mean, it's a Magnum. It's gonna be good. You know what sucks about it? The lack of ammo drops you get, the lack of ammo it starts with, and its accuracy. Alright, Pinstripe Leon is not good. Pinstripe Leon is he is bad. He is not good. That's just the bottom line. He's not good. And I would like to, you know, like add that I have S+, every character in every map, okay? He's not good. Alright, so Luis. Alright, so Luis starts with his Red 9, which is pretty high up, you know, high upgraded, and has a decent mag size, not the best. And then he has a sniper, which is, so he has a close range, mid-range weapon, low power, and then a, you know, this is meant for staggering and melee, if you want to be real about it. Unless you're willing to waste 2 bullets per enemy. And then we have the sniper here, which is a far range weapon. He starts with heals. 2 heals, which is good. He has a boot knife, which breaks easy, and he has a flash grenade. So let's talk about what's good and what's bad about him. Alright, what's good about him? His melee. He has good melee. He alternates between certain melee attacks. He pulls out a pole. Okay, I just hit 2 people with the pole. Alright, not bad, not bad. Now, a problem that you'll have with his gun, though, his Red 9, is that usually, like, if you're like me, you're used to shooting an enemy in the face and immediately running up to him and pressing circle. Or X, my bad. Or whatever your kick prompt is, right? But sometimes it will one-shot, which is a good thing. That tells us that the gun's strong, but it kind of tricks you into running up to the enemy that's already dead, and that can mess up your rhythm a little bit, right? Talking about the sniper, it's alright. I mean, it's nothing crazy. It's just like every other sniper in the game. Leon has a better sniper. I feel like, we'll get into his mayhem mode in a minute. We have to get to the red boss first, so that's what I like to do for it anyway. So, he just really lacks a good close range, high power weapon. That's what it is. The sniper, like, you can use it close range, but it's not really ideal. You know, I don't think it's ideal. You don't want to be using a sniper close range, right? It's not what sniper's for. He has a gun that's good for shooting barrels, though. Once again, shooting objectives far away. He's not losing too much, like, ammo or using too much resources shooting these. Like it's a good weapon, right? We can shoot right here too. All right, so we got the Lord Yalas Plagas over here. We're gonna throw this down, and then we're gonna keep him from running away. Right, we're gonna shoot that. Bam. Okay. So his mayhem mode, you can throw down dynamite, and then shoot it, and then throw down more dynamite, and then shoot it, and then throw down more dynamite, and then shoot it, and then throw down more dynamite. I mean, you can also just let it explode on its own, but you get more use out of it if you shoot it, right? You saw it one shot of the boss. It's good. You know, I had a lot of problems with Luis whenever Mercenaries first came out, but the longer I play with him, it's like he's not better than Leon, but he's good, you know. He's mediocre. He's alright. Leon is good. I would call Luis mediocre. I would call Pincheck Leon bad. Alright. So let's go into the stages here. Krauser. Got a lot to say about this guy. First of all, his music is sick. So he starts off with the TMP. We'll get into why that's a problem. His high power weapon is a bow. That comes with 3 bullets. Explosive arrow bow. Start with 3 bullets. Alright. He has a healing item, a good knife, and 3 flash grenades. We're running into the same problem here that we ran into with the Chicago Sweeper, okay? It's the bloom and the amount of resources you're going to be wasting trying to get a stagger hit off. Okay, it's not good. Also the fact that you start off with such little ammo. Alright, now, let's get up here, we'll talk about. Like, yeah, it's good for spraying. Great for spraying, actually. I mean, it's really good for spraying. Not good for hitting objectives. Now, let's talk about your long-range weapon here. Now, Krauser's bow can be long-range, mid-range, far-range, close-range, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's all the ranges. Give me that chicken bonus, baby. Yes, sir. So, we're already out of ammo, you can see here, with this TMP. It is a shame, really. We don't even, I mean, yeah, we can shoot the, let's shoot the barrels with our bow, right? Now, the problem with the explosive bow, can't move. I'm trying to move forward, can't. I can only move my camera, okay? Also, the fact that whenever you're switching from gun to gun to get this out to aim, it takes forever. Look at how quick I can aim a TMP when I switch to it. And then we got the bow. It takes double the time to aim it, you know. So now let's go talk to the boss over here. We're gonna use our mayhem mode here. See, now we're getting the ammo whenever we don't need it. So, let me preface this by saying having a good mayhem mode does not mean that there is not an excuse for having a horrible loadout. Okay, he has his little arm stuff. Very cool, bro. You know, he can even do his little stinger thing, but it just doesn't make up for his lack of a good stagger weapon and a good long-range weapon. He has a high-power weapon, okay, but how many bullets do we have for it? Oh yeah, none, right? And I've picked up a lot, and we have none. All right, picked up a lot of ammo. It doesn't drop like it should. That's flash grenades, though, right? Also, I feel like I should mention his knife play. Pretty cool. He kind of dashes towards them. He can even do a cool little backflip, you know. But, I mean, Krauser is, like, in between mediocre and bad. He's not horrible, but, like, I don't know why they thought they could give characters horrible inventories and that having a good mayhem mode would make up for it, because it doesn't. I would actually say Krauser's bad. Krauser is bad. Alright. Personal opinions, by the way. Even though I don't really think this stuff is subjective. Alright, Hunk. So you all might be surprised for what I have to say about this. Alright, so Hunk starts off with one gun. He starts off with the LE5 machine gun, alright, and he's got 3 grenades, healing item, and a boot knife. Alright, so the reason this machine gun is fine is because they didn't give it horrible bloom. It has good bloom. Okay, and his melee, guaranteed to kill. His head grab, guaranteed to kill. Now his knife, or whatever, or his boot kick, whatever you want to call it, not always guaranteed to kill. But very few times he's not good for me, right? He's a good character. I mean, they made a good character. He's great. Punk is great, okay? You're constantly getting ammo for the one gun you need because that's all you have, so that's all the game's gonna drop for you, okay? So you can kind of spam, you know, kill, and not have to worry about losing ammo because you're just gonna make it all back. Okay? Punk is good. Punk is a good character. Punk is great. Punk goes in the good category with Leon. Punk is good. Or no, we're making a great category. Punk goes in great. Alright, so we got great, good, got great, good, mediocre, and bad, alright? Also, it's long range, close range, mid range, and it's good for shooting objectives because of the bloom. Right? The bloom matters. We're hitting all of these. We are hitting all of these. Easy. And we're not wasting a horrible amount of ammo at Punk either. I mean, we're doing good. Okay, now wait till you hear about his mayhem mode. This is a character who they gave a good inventory to and a busted mayhem mode to. Are you ready for this? I don't think you are. Alright, watch this. Infinite ammo. We're spraying. We're spraying. Punk is good. Punk is great. Punk is great. Punk is fantabulous. Unnecessary. Just wanted to pizzazz on him. Just wanted to hit him with the pizzazz on him. Alright, and then get back to your regular play like nothing happened and get to breaking necks and doing creepy fingers again. Punk is a great character. Alright. Ada. Now, the reason I read Leon's description off earlier is because of right now. Leon is an all-around balanced fighter during mayhem mode. His abilities including attack power and speed are greatly increased. They need to replace this with... They need to copy this, but put it on Ada. They just need to put Ada is, and then all that, okay? Because Ada, in my opinion, is the best character in the Mercenaries mode. And I will explain why. Alright, so she starts off with a pistol, good magazine size, starts off with a strong, close range weapon. And then a strong far range weapon. Alright. Good knife, and she starts with heals. So, she has a grappling hook. Straight up, has a grappling hook. Alright. This makes her better than Leon. Like, this is literally amazing. This makes play so much easier. You're over there? Well, I'm over there too, buddy. And I'm hitting everybody on the way. Alright, this is fun. This is how every Mercenaries character should be. Fun, balanced, and good. We don't have to be good. We don't have to be like, you know, overly good in one area and horribly horrible in another area, you know. That's not how it should be. Alright, she is really good. We'll get into a shotgun here. So, her shotgun is exclusive to her, the sawed-off shotgun, similar to in the original. It's good. It's good. It's one-shotting, it's good. Its spread is big, which means it's sending out more bullets. It's good. Get off of me, I've got a sawed-off shotgun. We're blowing off arms and heads, we're taking out 2 enemies at once. It's a good weapon, okay? Far range, mid-range, you know, all that good stuff. Alright, so now we're getting into her mayhem mode here. So, now would be a good time to showcase her bow. Watch this. He is dead. Her bow is good, and she can move with hers. Krauser cannot. Krauser's explosive bow is worse. He cannot move with his. She can move with hers. I just got somehow. But good thing she started to heal, right? So yeah, Ada's good. Ada's fun, good, and I would say balanced. Maybe someone would disagree that she's balanced, but I think she's balanced. Damn, alright, so now she's a great character. Great. Ada 2? Got a little bit of complaining about this to do, but for the most part, good. So this is actually, I'm going to call this one good instead of great, because she starts off with the TMP, which is, you know, in the spot of our stagger or primary weapon, and then we have a long-range weapon that's, you know, that's good, and then we have a rocket launcher, and I'll get onto the rocket launcher in a minute, but, I mean, same problem with the TMP, except it's not as bad this time, because if we do happen to stagger from far away, I can get over there, but you can see right now it's really not good. You're burning through ammo like it's nothing, right? But we'll go up here, So, alright, this fella right here. I feel like it looks like I'm making it look bad on purpose. I'm really not trying to. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Team Peach is not good. Sniper's about as good as you would expect a sniper to be. But unfortunately, if you want a better chance of hitting the barrels, the reason I'm using Castle, by the way, is because it's kind of the most, like it's got the most on it, I guess. Besides Docs, but, like, Docs is a whole tutorial video in its own. Yeah, Docs is something else then. But it just ruined my combo. Thank you for that. Oh no, we're good. There we go. Came in clutch force there though, didn't it? So I just want to get to the boss here. Ada has a rocket launcher, so we're gonna mayhem mode and then pull that out and just fire away and hope for the best. I mean, yeah, it did what every rocket launcher does in every Resident Evil game, which is it insta-killed anything in its vicinity and blast radius. Something I wish Resident Evil games would stop doing in Mercenaries modes, like 5 did this and 6 did this. Just because a character has a rocket launcher doesn't mean that it's an excuse to make everything else about their kit suck. A rocket launcher is not that good if it's a one-time use. You know, with Safari Chris in 5, he has 2 rocket launchers, and I would argue that he's worse, like the worst character in Mercenaries Reunion in 5. And he has 2 rocket launchers, okay? Like, there's no reason. There's no reason to give them rocket launchers and then say, okay, we can just make them horrible now. Alright. Do we go over everything? I mean, she starts with heals too. That's good, you know? Heals are good. Oh! Glad I caught this. No, flashbangs are, like, really good for Ada, because she can fly around everywhere. So you blind everybody and then you're flying across the map, right? Alright, so I mean, I would say she's mediocre. I think it's really like that bad that I would say that Ada compared to regular Ada is mediocre. Alright, finally we got Wesker here. Why did they make him so bad? Alright, so he starts off with a pistol that's like for him. I think it's like custom made. It's not good. And to make it worse, it starts with it has a 10 bullet magazine size. He has no long-range high-power weapon. He has a mid-range, close-range high-power weapon, the Killer 7. He has no healing item, no knife. You'll see why in a minute. You'll see their sorry excuse for why he doesn't get a knife. And he has grenades. Which I would like to say, these 4 will do nothing for you at all. So, what's Wester's gimmick? He teleports. And his parry is a counter attack, right? Now, when does this become a problem? When does the lack of a knife become a problem? Whenever you get grabbed, it becomes a problem, okay? Because you have to break free. I wish one would grab me so I could finish this. Lack of knife, no good. Lack of knife, no good. Lack of knife is a big deal, and if you don't think so, I'm assuming you haven't had to get S++ with Wesker on every map yet. Because it is rough. Okay. Like, the counter's good, but it's not, the counter isn't doing too much for you whenever you're being grabbed or whenever an enemy is transforming on the ground and you have to use your bullets to kill them instead of being able to stab them in the neck, right? You can parry Plaga, though. You can parry Plaga, which is, good. He goes through enemies, too, so, like, you saw that right there. Admittedly, he's, like, the fastest we've done so far, so not that speed really matters. Oh yeah, his, he has a good barrel shooting weapon, I guess, which would be his pistol, right? Now let's get into his mayhem mode if we can here. Here we go here. We're going to piece this guy up. So, his mayhem mode is just pressing R2. You can cancel out of it at any moment. If you don't like where your combo's going, you can just cancel out. Or if your combo's getting too close to the end, you can kind of, work around that there. And then if you're in the middle of the combo and your mayhem mode runs out, it'll let you finish the combo. Here's what I'm talking about with the Plaga. You run up to it and counter, you can do that. It may look like I'm doing really good here, but honestly, I think he belongs in the mediocre category. But I know that's gonna be pretty... Like, Wesker's one of the only characters I think it generally depends on the kind of enemies you're fighting, because of how much of his kit is reliant on, like, melee and stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna put him in good, and not great. But, like, he's not horrible. Here's his Killer 7, by the way. His Killer 7 goes through enemies. It's, like, alright. It's not great. Similar to with Ada, if you have a flashbang, it's like teleportation, basically. You're just teleporting around the map. Like, with him, it's literal teleportation. Hold on, let me demonstrate it. Character. So... We'll throw a heavy grenade here. You can parry Gyarados, by the way. Oh yeah, so here we run into the first problem, or like one of the million problems, is that he doesn't start with the healing item. So you're basically relying on whatever the game offers you early on, if anything at all. Which is horrible. Also, I'd like to just bring attention... Okay, so look. What can I do to this guy? Not stab him in the neck. So now I have to use my ammo or my gun to shoot him while he's on the ground. Also, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I mean, not proudly. Wesker has a lot of problems, but you can get used to him, I guess. I mean, you have to get used to him if you're going for that RPG costume, right? But he's good. He's good. So, my final ranking. Good, bad, mediocre, bad, great, mediocre, and good. Alright, this is, once again my opinion. But I feel like as someone who has done S++ for every character on every map, I feel like I'm pretty, this is an educated list or statement that I'm putting out here. I will probably do guides over every character individually, like really in-depth, talking like hour-long videos on each character. But I just wanted to briefly make this for those of you who wanted to kind of come in here and get a look at the characters, what they do, how good they are. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, if you did, hit the like button, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you found it useful, let me know down below, and I can do more stuff like this and more Resident Evil games. I don't really care, you know, let's do whatever. But I hope you all are having a great day. Good night, and I will see you all in the next one. Stay tuned for the streams. Take care, everybody, and have a great day.